If you are an English speaker and want to become an English teacher, I brought some steps that will help you learn how to teach English. So let's go to the first step. The first step is learn how to plan a lesson. Why? Because the lesson plan is what will guide your lesson. It's the prediction of what happens in the classroom. If somebody doesn't plan the lesson, the one doesn't know what's going to happen, the one doesn't even know the student and doesn't know what the one is going to teach. So learning how to plan a lesson is the very first step that everybody who is willing to work with English teaching should learn. So learn how to plan a lesson. The second step, if you want to focus just on a certain age, so try to learn a bit more about that age. Let's say you are going to work with teenagers, for instance, or you want to teach teenagers. So learn about how they can behave in the classroom, and that will actually guide you to manage a classroom during the lesson. Step number 3. Always you have to remember that teaching is not about showing the abilities you have in English. The priority in the lesson is always the student. If you start a class to impress your students and things like that, you are already losing the focus. So the focus in the classroom is the student. So never forget this. They are the priorities. Never mind if sometimes you have to sound ridiculous for you. That's not going to be for them, because sometimes what doesn't make sense for you will make sense for the student. Step number 4. Learn to explain things clearly. Remember when I said that the priority in the classroom is not you but the student. Here is the why you have to train how to explain things clearly. In a lesson, you are going to be obliged to learn simple words because of the age of your student, the level and things like that. So never mind the level of English you have, the number of words you have in your head. You have to always use the simple words to make your students learn what you want to teach. So don't use complex words just to show that, come on, you know not. Be simple, and training how to explain things clearly will help you with this. Step number 4. Learn how to adapt to your students. And how can someone adapt to their student? You can adapt to your student by understanding that every student is different, every lesson is different, every place is different. So you have to adapt what you have to teach to the student's reality. It's like if you're going to teach foods and drinks, you have to adapt this lesson according to the student reality. Don't teach foods and drinks to the student from Kaop the same way you taught someone from Kilamba, okay? The realities are different, and you can't even teach the way you learned because your reality and the student's reality are completely different. So guys, whenever you understand these points I've mentioned here, you are going to become a great teacher. The other point is you have to understand more your students than you understand yourself, okay? Sometimes teaching is not about only sharing knowledge, sharing experience and information. That's also sometimes sharing what? Sharing love, okay? You have to love your students. You have to love what you do. You have to understand your students. You have to take a time from your class to talk about personal things with your students so that you can be more connected to your students. So these are the points I wanted to share with you today, and never forget, we are a Casa da Fluência. The fluency you're looking for is right here. See you now.